I'd go from bronze to mythic if I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze To Mythic. Shall we draft our account from Bronze To Mythic Wilds of Eldraine edition?
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. We're all going up on YouTube. It's all going to be going really, really well. Hit the like button. Helps out a ton.
Entire confection.
All right, appreciate that. Thanks so much. Bronze Tier 2. Our first draft, it looked like a first draft. Honestly, you missed to go watch it on YouTube, obviously. It was a little messy. You know, a little unsure of itself. A little, we had some scrappy, exciting games for sure. But we're going to go into draft number 2 here and just kind of try and roll things out and try and start learning this format, of course. So, what do we open? We open up an Aggravated Assault. Of course, we have the bonus sheet here, which is very, very exciting. I love these bonus sheets. This card, not so much, though. Kind of a stinker, honestly. Really, really expensive funky card. We got Restless Cottage, perhaps the best creature land. This card's really, really good. Love taking good lands in my draft decks, too, so I don't flood. We got a Griffin, which is a 4/4 flyer, a little extra value in the graveyard. We got a Fairy Removal spell, which is also quite good. And we have a Johan Apprentice Sorcerer, which is a pretty good blue-red payoff card. In the commons, not too much great here. We got the Grim Search, is kind of cool, but I don't know. I kind of like the Cottage here. Fencing's obviously really good. Griffin's pretty good. Fencing's probably like a safer pick, but Cottage is really, really good. I think figuring out how valuable the creature lands will be a valuable thing to do. Of course, I am playing in Worlds in a few weeks, so this is Bronze to Worlds here. I gotta go to Mythic and then to Worlds, and here at Bronze to Mythic, we like to take the rare and see how it goes. So let's take the Cottage. Obviously, be very, very good in a green black food deck, but also good for splashing and just a good card in general. So let's take the Cottage and start there and just kind of see how it goes. And we get past the pack with a rare missing. A lot of black cards. We've got Ashiok Reaper, which is a pretty good 3/3 draws cards. We've got Spell Scorn Coven, kind of a blue-black okay split card. We got Stab Wounds, stab, stab, stab. Really good card. Good removal spell, and also a damage source. Ruby, Shadow the Oath, which of course makes a roll, kills a creature, which is good. A lot of good black cards here. Also a Glutton, which is really good as well. It's a very good back. The rare missing. Obviously no signal with the rare missing, but I take Stab Wound here, and we'll hopefully table a card of this back. Honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards you would play here probably. So take the old Stabby Wound. And get past pack number 3 with a Leyline of Anticipation. Not so good. And we got a Frolicking Familiar, little adventure action.
I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.
Armory Mice, Monstrous Rage. Monstrous Rage is pretty good. This card's a pretty powerful effect.
You're a monster!
But I think we're going to take Evolving Wilds here. Nothing here is that exciting, and nothing here is really on color either. I mean, Verdant Outriders or whatever, filler creature. We already have a dual land. It could end up being like, you know, green, white, splash, black, or whatever it might be, or something like that. So, just take the Evolving Wilds. Love taking Evolving Wilds whenever it's in a format. Just going to take it early, stay open, and kind of go from there. We see a Vampiric Rites. Now, one of the interesting things about the bonus sheet is that when you look at the main set, like for our set review, looking over all the cards and all the possible archetypes, you don't always factor these in. And there's a lot of really good Mystical Archive cards, but especially for the red-black deck. A lot of good rat synergy stuff, which is kind of cool too. So Rites is really, really good in that deck. We got Candy Grapple here, though. It's a premium kill spell. So we got Candy Trail, some Knights. It's pretty easy grapple here. It's top-notch removal spell. Very, very good. Sacrifice of food or whatever else it might be. So take the grapple, and it looks like we're definitely black. Green's drying up real fast, though. We see Raid Bombardment. Another one of those cards go with the rats, which is kind of cool. We get some rat stuff happening.
Rats, we're furry and forlorn.
And we got Warehouse Tabby is kind of cool. A lot of red cards. This also Cut-In, too. Cut-In is just a good removal spell, too. So, it's also Tattered Ratters. So, a lot of rat stuff happening here. I'm taking the Cut-In. It's just like a good removal spell with upside. And we can figure out the rat stuff later. If rats is open, we'll still get rat cards, obviously. Which it looks like rats might be open. So red-black might be a cool place to be. Take the Cut-In, just 4 damage removal spell. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Little young roll action.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Has the pack with a Barrow Naughty, which is a really solid card. Put a roll in this thing, you have a mini Baneslayer, which is awesome. Also a Torch the Tower, though, which is an excellent removal spell. Seeing this pack pick 6 is a huge sign that red is open. We got an assassin and a mark or whatever, but love Barrow Naughty. But we're taking the tower here. Red's super open, and we're going to start moving in. Important to stay open in your drafts, of course, as always. Another Evolving Wilds. Black drying up a bit. Now I see the green card. It's kind of weird, right? We've got the Aura, Lookout, very, very good at putting auras in play. We got Scavenger, makes a food. This card's actually a pretty solid card. We also have a Saga here that makes token and a food and pumps some things up. But I think Torch Tower and Cutter are both splashable cards too. I might just take the Evolving Wilds here. Well, with 2 wilds and a Kaddish, we can easily splash anything we want, basically. And all these cards are fine, but not amazing. And yeah, I'm just going to take the wilds. Just keep it open. We have a lot of rule spells. Our deck's literally all removal. And splashing and rule spells is the best place to be. So we have like 2 black removal spells, 2 red removal spells. So we got a Vermin here, a little more rat stuff.
I don't get it. Everyone loves rats.
And we got Tabby also. Dark Tutelage card used to be a rare. And kind of pretty fun card, actually. Dark Confidant on an enchantment. Kind of cool because you could sack it too if it's like, being too much of a liability. Which is really, really fun seeing these old cards in a new light. But I'm going to Vermin here. Pretty good with like the ratty stuff. So take the Vermin. The Aggravated Assault tables, which is pretty natural. It's not a very good card. Aggravated Assault. The Apprentice Sorcerer also tables. Kind of surprising, actually. This card's pretty good. We do have a lot of spells so far. It could be a possible avenue, honestly, with the Evolving Wilds to be like a Grixis deck. Right now we have, 1, 2... We have 3 spells so far. And it's got a big booty on there.
Oh my.
Yeah, they can take the Apprentice Sorcerer. Want to stay open. I really try to emphasize these early episodes that, like, when you're drafting, you are, I like to phrase it as, looking for something to believe in. You should not be going into a draft believing in something unless you have a really, really strong preference. Wow, late Hamlet Glutton. The Glutton is phenomenally good. Yeah, this card's just better than the Giant. Giant's like fine, but like, just take the Glutton here. Maybe we'll figure out what to do. But also you have a really, really strong color preference. You've drafted a lot. You don't really want to go into a draft like, I'm gonna do this thing. Or take your first pick and be like, all right, I'm green black. You want to stay as open as possible. Feel the table out. We're gonna rage here. And try and figure out what's the place you want to be. Looking for something to believe in. What can I do, with the cards that I have and the cards that I might get. So we got a Ratmaker or an Outrider. I think we're just taking the Rat guy. I think the Glutton might end up being a red herring, but we also have Merry Bards here. 3/2, ETB pay 1, make a roll. It's fine. So, alright, so looking pretty right here. Oh wow. Icy Manipulator. Crown Armentor's pretty busted. It's obviously good in like the blue-white tappy deck, which we are the farthest thing from, but it's just an Icy, and Icy's just insane in limited. So yeah, I got the Icy, and then not much else. We have a decent removal spell, and then not too much else going on. Pretty easy easy Crown. Take the Crown, take the Icy, do the whole tappy thing, and then it looks like our deck's gonna be leaning controlling. We'll see. Yeah, we lost this card yesterday, just like straight up. Just beat us straight up by itself. Card is really, really good.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
So we got Scalding Viper, Ashiok's Reaper, and then Frantic Firebolt. This card's very good in our deck. We have a lot of spells, so kind of leaning towards like the spelly thing. Again, we could play this Johan. We can do a lot of stuff. The Viper's fine. It's like a sorcery speed bounce is a lot worse than instant speed bounce. And then the body itself is like, it's fine, but not the most exciting. We got an Otter here, which is like, okay. But not a card I would really splash. Just take Firebolt here. Just good removal spell. Just keep getting kill spells and go from there. One fear here is that the way these cards work, it's always about kind of like feeling out how the format feels. And what the cards kind of do to the format. The adventure cards give your opponent a lot of 2-for-1s. So trying to 1-for-1 our opponent to death with removal spells might not work out that well, but we'll see. Obviously, we're trying things out to see how it goes. We got Twinning Twins here, which is a Super Sarah Angel. Obviously, we're not really blue. We only have a few black cards. Maybe black isn't that open, actually. Maybe we want to be blue-red. Play this Johan. Pretty good rare, obviously. The white card is another part we might not be able to play, but just a 4-mana 4/4 flying Vigilance Sword over is really good. Trainee's pretty good, but not like that exciting in our deck, I don't think. And the Vermin's also fine if we're black, but I think we're going to be moving into blue. I think this is a pretty good rare, and I think that we have a Johan also in black. We can splash these with black cards and kind of go from there. So take the card. Still looking for something to believe in, Warehouse Tabby, Edgewall Patch to find 4-drop. We got the stopgap here, which you can bargain and for cheaper. Got the Crescendo, Ice Out. Another Tangle Span Lookout. Pretty good card, but obviously not really for us. Pack or stopgap here. Right now we are not really having too much stuff to bargain, so just take the pack, I think. Take the old doggos and ride it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. This card is bonkers. We lost this card yesterday. It drew them like 14 cards. Absolutely unbelievable rare. We're obviously only on day 2 of the entire format, so it's kind of, you know, not everyone might know it yet, but this card is busted. Just a busted card. It's also a sentry here, so blue seems pretty open. So I kind of like our pivot here into blue. This card's also insanely good. So take the journey. And now it looks like we're blue-red splashing black for a few kill spells, which I kind of like here. We got Gadwick's First Duel, which copies spells. It's awesome. Also makes cursed rolls. This card's great in our deck. Make a cursed roll and then copy it of our kill spells later on. That's great. We got Gadwick, and we got Stopgap, Sleight of Hand, Daredevil. Those are all like fine cards, but the Saga seems pretty excellent. Another Stopgap, another Transmuter, which is pretty good, honestly. A little Cursed Roll, body action. Not incredible, but fine. But Stopgap. I think I'll Transmuter, actually. It's not the body. We're going to look at, I'll be like, you know what, we kind of need a way to win here. That's definitely a little bit of our, on our to-do list, but we've got another Edgewall pack, a Witch's Mark. We have a Tome Seeker, which can bargain to put a card back in our hand.
I've come to bargain.
Edgewall pack also, but yeah, take the cheaper card. So let's get, let's see here. We have a Lectern, which is like fine. Put the Vermin out, put the green card out. Cottage probably gone too. So it looks like we're blue-red splashing black. I mean, for blue-red, a little frolicking familiar. How about that?
Your power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme.
Take that. And a Party Crasher. Sleight of Hand's great in this deck. Keep those spells coming. Stopgap or Ice Out, like Stopgap. And then Sleight of Hand again. Damn, a lot of spells. And start. Yeah, blue super open. So, took us a little while, but then we found the right lane here in blue-red, which is pretty nice for us. We open up a Charming Scoundrel, which is like a fine card. Not the most exciting card of all time. Not exactly a bomb rare, but Unnatural Growth is a bomb rare, despite being very, very hard to cast. You got a Vermin, Crescendo, Lectern. Pretty weak pack overall, unfortunately. But Scoundrel's good. Certainly fine. We obviously have too many cards already, so we need to figure out exactly what goes where. But also with this thing, this triggers on your own adventure cards too. So put a little more emphasis on those. I think Scoundrel. Scoundrel's fine. Yeah, Torch. I don't think Rage is very good in our deck, nor is the Spear Guard. 2 Spooky reset, thanks so much. Also Hunter reset, thanks so much. We got Chancellor of Tales. If you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it. Not a lot there. Hatching Plans, not really doing enough saggy stuff here. We got the Red Cap Thief, which is pretty good. Ashiok's Reaper, whenever enchantment you control is put in the graveyard. We have not that much enchantment stuff happening, so there's a take the Thief here. Just like decent blocker, helps our splash, ramps, makes material, blocks. We're just splashing black for grapple and stab wound, so we're not really going to be able to play the Siege Rhino here. Yeah, not the most exciting pick here, Red Cap Thief, but 2-3. Blocker, makes treasure. Uh-oh! Banned in Modern! I mean, in Historic. Spreading Seas, busted. Threadbind Click is a 3-3 flyer, which isn't that exciting. We've got Picnic Ruiner, Quick Study, Spell Stutter. This is the kind of pick where, like, in the second draft, it's like impossible to make the right pick. There are just like 7 cards here that are all pretty equal in value, and don't know what's right here. Spreading Seas is actually pretty good because it is also an enchantment. Sacrifice could mana screw them also, which is kind of nice. We're kind of in the market for spells with our thingy, but let's take Spreading Seas. It's also just cheap too. Another Frolicking Familiar is kind of nice. So we get another Blow Off Steam. If we ever kill anything with this, it's going to be insanely good. So let's Frolic into our adventure here. Anything else? No.
I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.
It's also a win condition too. It's just like a 2G flyer if it grows and you cast spells. Or I was planning on casting a lot of spells. Bitter Chill is a super quality removal spell, which is good. It's cool. A lot of playables here. You need to like cut some stuff down here, but there's a catapult. We do love catapult. This is definitely a catapult deck. I don't know if we have enough. Well, it's only obviously only our first catapult, but it's a catapult here. We're gonna cut a lot of cards. We're still figuring out what cards are playable, but we got the splashy spellcaster also, which is pretty good in our spell-based deck. I'm in for spellcaster. Succumb to the cold, compulsion. None of these other cards are particularly reasonable, so I think this card's totally fine.
I wish to become the most powerful sorcerer there is.
We got Grabby Giant, which is also just fine. Minecart, Daredevil, little pump spell. Take the Giant. It's a 4-drop. It's a 4-drop. It's also a spell too, which is kind of nice. So you got Lectern again, Crescendo. I doubt we're playing these cards. Hatching Plan, super late. Witch's Mark is interesting. I mean, discard a card, draw 2, make a Wicked roll. We are playing a good amount of spells. Don't want another Edgewall pack, so let's see here. We gotta cut a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we gotta cut here. Trying to figure out what our deal is. What's this Bitter Chill doing here? This is the that's the good one. Torch the Tower. Wow. Definitely in the right colors, right? I mean, like, the Alchemist is unblockable if you play a spell, but like these cards are kind of bad. Just take a quick study here. Draw some cards. Keep it coming. So we're gonna cut a lot of stuff here. Twins, Transmuter, a lot of 4s again. A lot of 4-drops in this set, honestly. There are a lot of 4-drops. Need to be aware of your 4-drop count. Yeah, I don't think Monstrous Rage is very good in this deck. We're not really an aggro deck. We're probably gonna be like a 7 or 8 creature deck. So Sprite. Alright. We'll see how it looks. Let's see how we did here, because I'm curious. First few drafts are always look kind of like this, kind of messy, you know, trying to read cards, figure it all out, and you have the Evolving Wilds too, which is nice. Take all these out. We got to cut a lot of these 4s, obviously. Delteezy resub, thanks so much. Spooky also, thanks so much, resub. Sleight of Hand, we have Bitter Chill, the Duel. The Lecterns are okay. Spreading Seas, Grapple, Scoundrel, Mark. I guess there aren't many things to like actually mark. We got the Familiars, Quick Study. The Tome Seeker is pretty cool. Stab Wound, Firebolt. Mary Bard sucks. Get rid of that out of here. Red Calf Thief is fine. Catapult's good. Got some force. These stopgaps don't seem very good in our deck. We don't have many things to sacrifice. So it's going to be a 4-mana Repulse, which is not great. Spellcaster. We're kind of light on creatures, actually. Transmuter's pretty good. Twins is obviously fine. Cut in. Edgewall Pack's not really us. Grabby Giant's not great either, I don't think. I don't think so. Yeah, we have freaking like 13 creatures in our deck. And like 2 of them are Lecterns, which might not even be in the deck overall. Saints resub, thanks so much. Only the black is worth it? I mean, it's not like free, but I mean, it's pretty good. You know, Stab Wound plays with our strategy well, and then Grapple's pretty great. We cut the black. If we cut the black, what happens? Now we have these Evolving Wilds not doing anything anymore. Kind of like they're kind of wasted. These Lecterns aren't amazing. We're kind of light on like ways to win, honestly. If we had like 2 catapults, I'd be much happier, you know. Tome Seeker, the Familiars are pretty good too. Spellcaster, Transmuter. You have like the Twins. Call like the Giant, I guess. If we're gonna cut the black too, just cut the stupid things. Now we're at 16. I'd play 15 lands though, honestly. With 15 lands with 2 Sleight of Hands and a Spreading Seas and a ton of blue. Stab Wound and Candy Grapple. Is it worth the splash? Only 2. Maybe it's not actually. It's only two Evolving Wilds. These aren't like game-ending cards, so maybe we don't play the black. It's interesting. Definitely changes the texture of things a little bit. I kind of want the Giant. Let's just play Giant. Play 15 lands with the Sleight of Hands. Definitely light on ways to win, I feel like, but the just drawing cards off Journey is pretty good. Yeah, we have our Sarah Angel, couple creatures, double familiars. I think this is fine. I would call this deck solid if unexciting. Not thrilled, but we're gonna do 8, 7. We're gonna do 9, 6. We have the We have no double reds, and then we have the double sleight of hands to find the red. So make sure the blue, I think. No, actually, let's play one wilds. So we're cheating on lands a little bit. So let's make sure we have a little bit extra sources here. So, all right. So yeah, I think that we're lacking like some big rare. It's funny, like Force Fruition more or less that would be pretty good in this deck. If we had like 2 more catapults or another big rare, actually like won the game or something else, I'd be a little happier here. But looks like overall we have a pretty scrappy, crappy Izzet deck, which is not really. Again, it's only our second draft, so we're kind of still figuring things out here. But you know what it is time, folks? It's prediction time. Time to place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins. Oops. Yay or nay prediction time. Oops. Place your bets. All right. Episode 2, Bronze to Mythic. Currently somewhere in high bronze. Let's rock and roll. All right. We got pretty even split here, believers and non-believers, actually. Non-believers... Love proving non-believers wrong. Chat, coming out with me. We got Quick Study, Familiar on the draw. We're going to keep. We should draw literally any land. Going to keep this. Let's have our sleight of hands and stuff too. So let's rock and roll, folks. Bronze to Mythic. There's a land. Got our Quick Study. Our Frolicking Familiar. Ooh, man. Good target for the Familiar. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh. Do it. Do it, Otter.
Let the adventure begin.
God, that feels good. Bone Crusher Giant, come on down. You're my next contestant on that's just a 2 for it's 2 for 1. I don't know what to say, I guess. Otter's great. Yeah, no, you're wrong. That's something good. We got Protective Parents here. 3/2 when it dies, make a young hero roll. Sure. Just gonna cast the Familiar, I think. Just gonna get this thing out. They're green-white, so little options probably not super high. Get our ball rolling here. Why play it on my turn? Why play it on their turn? Is the question I ask you. It's an important question to ask, honestly. So we just cast an instant on our main phase. Why did we do that? You know, they have a 3/1 in play. Why would we wait for our turn? So the reason is that we know we're going to kill it 100%. There's no choice to be made based on, you know, well, if they attack, are we going to kill it or not? Like, we're killing it 100%. Take our 2 for 1. If they get to untap, opens up a whole host of tricks they could possibly have. So we end up, you know, we go to kill it. They play a trick. Now it fizzles or whatever it might be. So if you just know you're killing it, just cast it. Don't let them untap and give them more options. You know, just do your thing, get your value, and go from there. Not necessarily try and be tricky with it because you know exactly what you're doing, and the risk is not worth the reward. So they attack for 3, and we're at 17. A very common mistake players make is that they just they cast their instance too often when they should just be casting it as sorceries. Honestly, it's kind of like the whole bell curve thing where it's like a newer player casts instant sorcery speed. A player who's trying really hard thinks they're smart always plays at instant speed, and then a really good player plays at sorcery speed again. You know. All right, so we're gonna study here, and then they just shock this, and they have 1 white up. They've got a food. Yeah, we're just gonna kill this now. Same idea. We should know we're gonna kill it, and it's also like based on the texture of the game, right? So like, I don't think we need to try and like sneak out a 2 for 1. Given that we're on the draw, we have a good draw card in our hand. We're kind of the control deck here, right? We can just chill. So, what did they? They killed our flyer. It sucks. So draw 2. So there's Quick Study. So we draw a land and a Lectern. We draw an Evolving Wilds. We get to play a Giant here. We can play Lectern and Thief. Using Giant as a spell doesn't really matter because the treasure's kind of irrelevant. They do have a lot of mana up here, which is kind of sketchy. I'll just play Giant, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Just play. So play Giant, play land, just so you go. We'll have 6 mana next turn to do a lot of different things if we want to. For the Wilds, and just say go. I like the art of Evolving Wilds. Nice. Yes, 2 very controlly blue decks so far. They're going to Stroke of Midnight. So they're going to kill my Grabby Giant, and we're going to get a 1/1 human. I mean, not great, but not the worst. We'll live. So say go. They only have 3 cards left. We have 5 cards. Feeling pretty good here. A couple kill spells, a couple cards. Little roll action, draw some cards. Kind of like this Lectern, honestly. Just like early blocker, we're about to draw. What's up, Maxwell? Cheeky House Mouse. Making a 2/1. Sure. Not a very impressive card on turn 6. They have 1 card in their hand, so we're pretty happy about that. Crack the Evolving Wilds. Get him out. And Savannah Lions, not quite. We draw Extraordinary Journey. It's hard to quantify how good this card is. So this is a blue XX enchantment. I'll put it up here so you can read it. So this thing, when ETBs exile X creatures. For each one exiled, its owner may play it for as long as exiled. Basically unsummon. But whenever any creature enters the battlefield, on either side from exile, you draw a card. So if I adventure a creature or they adventure a creature, I draw a card. If they recast creatures I bounce, they draw a card. If I cast a creature I bounced, I draw a card. It just draws a bajillion cards. It's a really, really good card. We're going to wait on it. We're not going to play it just yet because there's no real reason to. We're going to just red cap. We're going to Lectern. We could put a Sorcerer's Roll on this thing and then just offer a trade, which is like kind of okay, I guess. Let's just play the Thief and the Scoundrel. Let's Lectern. Just Lectern and draw. Got a Sorcerer's Roll here.
Your power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme.
So we draw a card. Down by attack, I scry, and if they trade, it's like whatever, honestly. This trader's fun. This deck. Oh, oops. Scry. Off my human token. It's an island. It's bottom it. I imagine they'll probably trade here, which is fine. No, cool. Great. And then we're going to attack the food. Interesting attack the food there. So, like, obviously, same idea. You know, we were kind of like, oh, I have mana, let's attack my food, right? This is a set where there are tons of things that benefit you for having random crap in play. You know, bargain, other effects when an enchantment dies, and yada, 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 when an artifact dies. So, usually you want to leave things around if possible, and they have plenty of mana too, and they're not really at a life total, so they're just gonna scoop. Alright, sure, let's listen, alright, you know.
And they all lived happily ever after.
We'll take it. We'll take it. 1-0. I want to remind you folks that we are brought to you by Elgato, alright? I'm a proud Elgato partner. How do I do this? That right there. Got a whole bunch of those over here I get to do.
Alright, everyone. Chill.
All the sound effects are here, all the stream deck, all the scene switches you see, all the stream deck. I got my face cam, I got my key lights, I got everything Elgato. Super easy to use, super high quality stuff, right? If you do content, you work from home, you want really, really cool shit, basically. I think every computer should have one of these if you do any sort of gaming work, Photoshop work, anything. Elgato's your spot. All right, check it out. Elgato's my link in chat, please, or description to sponsor me. Elgato, best gear out there, not even close. Hashtag sponsor, Elgato partner. Proud of it. So, we got some rares here. We got some rares. We got the Crown, the Twins, Spellcaster, Spreading Seas. It's all pretty good. We can keep this. How do I remember each button does? They all have really cool... I'll show you. Look. Ready? Who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? See? Who wants it? Look, see? They have awesome little pictures on them and stuff. As you can see here. Look at that. Cool pictures and things. It's dope, right? It's good shit. Good shit. Hashtag sponsored. All right. We're going to play an island. Take up. A lot of buttons. A lot of buttons. Welcome to Sweet Tooth is here.
Entire confection.
Alright, they get a token, and they get a food, and they get to pump the token. That's fun. So this is why Spreading Seas is banned, right? So we're going to Spreading Seas their land here and try and Stone Rain them. They have a forest and a swamp. Yeah, just play this. Stone Rain your swamp, make it an island. And hopefully mana screw them, basically. I have 4, yes, I have 4 Stream Deck XLs. Lots of buttons. Lots of buttons. Alright, we have a Genealogist. Going to put a Royal Roll on the token. Oh, Witch's Mark. Sure. It's Bitter Chill. They're about to add another counter or something, too. Alright. Our hand's a little awkward here, honestly. We're probably going to cast Bitter Chill. Kind of sucks, though. We can't really cast anything else. Next turn, we have a lot of 4s. So far in bolt drafts, we've had a lot of 4 drops. Like a lot of 4 drops. It's been kind of awkward, but this puts a counter every 2 control item. So we'll just like Bitter Chill the 2/3, I guess. Just is what it is. Yeah, sure. So tap that down, say go. We have 4 drop, 4 drop, 4 drop in our hand, 3 drop, and then the Witch's Mark. Kind of interesting card. We got our Sarah Angel. Let's power creep, folks. Sarah Angel with Ward 1 for 1 less mana. busted. We massacre them, which is awesome. They play a Howling Gale Fang, which has vigilance but no haste because no adventure. Put a counter on this. Wait, what? Oh, 1 plus the number of foods you control. Oh, okay, my bad. I misread it. Okay. We draw a Gadwick's First Duel. If I cast this, I can curse the Gale Fang. And then I can copy... I'm not sure how many cards to copy later, really. Alright, so 4/4 and a 4/4. They have three cards in hand. I do have a 2/5. Obviously, I'm not thrilled to try and block with it. But I'll just cast this thing and hope it works out. If they attack next turn, which they're going to, I guess we're gonna block and be sad about it. We draw Transmuter, which is pretty good. Next we can go Transmuter and Duel and curse some things. Scavenger makes the food.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Sarah Sphinx, yeah, that's the one. Alright, we're blocking. Obviously, if they have a trick here, it sucks really bad. You can't afford not to block. And so it's important to ask yourself, like, you might be like, oh, are they bluffing here? Are they trying to trick me? No, because they just attack and deal 4 damage anyway, right? So there's not... Could they have a trick there? Sure. But basically, whenever your opponent takes an action in a game, your first job is to say, okay, why did they do that? You know? And that leads to figuring out what they have and what they're doing. So if they attack your, a 4/4 into a 5/5, why are they doing this? They have a trick, they have a pump spell. That puts things on your radar, right? Nothing about that attack was actually weird. Like, they just have 2 4/4s, one getting for 4. They attack. So it's a pretty safe block, and if they have a trick, so be it. It is what it is. So we're at 10 now. We can curse 2 things, which is pretty good, actually. Transmute, curse this, block this one, Shark Stabilize. We have a Scry with our Apprentice also, which is pretty good. Alright, so let's curse.
You bear the mark. You are cursed.
And then we're going to curse again. Right, we could go Witch's Bark, actually, and... Nah, we're just going to curse. We'll hold the mark for the copy trigger on this thing. Depending on 16 lands versus 17 lands. It depends if you're playing best of 1 or best of 3. If you're playing best of 1, 16 lands is the base. If you're playing best of 3, 17 lands is the base. And then you go from there. We're playing 15 lands, so we have 2 sleight of hands. Depends on your curve. Depends on your card draw, and so on and so forth. Alright, so like... Now, they have a 1/1. A 1/1 that can grow. Alright, we have turned the corner and stabilized. And now they have a... Our top cards are Otter. They have 2 1/1s in play, so these are both pretty good. I'm going to keep these, I guess. We just, like, play a splashy Spellcaster. And then next turn, we can start just doing a lot of stuff. Playing Catapults. Play the Twins, too, actually. Yeah, the Otters work pretty well together. We're going to keep both of these. Alright. They didn't attack last turn, so that means they don't have any tricks right now, so we should be fairly stable. I can just cast this, too. I can just cast this as a... I can cast off the top of my deck? That's gas. Because it counts as an instant. That's sick. Alright, so we get to dink one of these things. If I dink this, though, they just sack a food. So dink it and then cast the Adventure, or cast Catapult. Interesting spots, man. We could also just play the Spellcaster, and then set up for multiple triggers next turn. We're also going to get a double shot next turn. We get to copy a spell. Alright, I'm just going to play the Spellcaster and say go. We got 2 booties in play. They're not really pushing through. They can't deal damage yet. And then, yeah, this is good. So go. So you got, whenever you cast your next instant sorcery spell, mana value 3 or less, copy its spell, so you can copy it at 2 shots. They draw the black, so they're now un-mana screwed. A little scary, actually. Now they're going to candy grapple. That sucks. Alright, so they kill that thing, which kind of screws up our Otter plan a little bit, but tied with the 4/4. Not good. We can... We can, like, play the Catapult, put a counter on it, I guess. So we can go Catapult. I can't. I don't have double red. Damn, this sucks. This is really tough. Playing the Crown requires us to use 1 mana every turn to tap their creature, and we're right now our constriction is mana, which is a concern. So, shit. I guess we can just mark here, right? We just double draw off the mark. We just mark, double draw, make a roll, have a 3/5 it blocks, and then just play something else off the cards we draw. All right, I'm gonna discard the catapult. Lately, we've been playing from behind a lot in these games. Right, so we're gonna put the wicked roll here. We're gonna discard the catapults. We draw a familiar and a firebolt. We did not draw land. Okay. Firebolt, familiar. Shit. That's what I was saying about the Crown being very mana intensive, which is kind of an issue. Both familiars are pretty good. Firebolt's pretty good. I'm gonna discard the Crown. It's just too mana intensive, I think. Not kill the lands, obviously, sure. Alright, so now Firebolt can kill the 4/4, which is great. We have Evolving Wilds also. So we get the Firebolt, instant speed, kill this 4/4. Oh, we can't as Ward 1, I'm sorry. We'll just say go. Leave Firebolt up. I guess if they try and pump this, we can kill it too, which kind of sucks, but... So far, we're 2 drafts in. It feels like we've been playing from behind a lot. So, god damn, I can't kill this in response. That sucks. They're going to sack the roll, probably, so we go to 3. Alright. That's pretty bad for us. I'm not going to lie. Wait, what did they sack? Was there food in play? Did I miss it? That was shocking. Alright. Right. Okay, so we'll block here. And then they have no food to sack. We're going to 1. Let's do something here. I could just blow off Steam this thing. Then we could Firebolt this next turn and blow off Steam again. I think we're actually in pretty good shape here. So we're going to go 1. But I think we're going to win this game. I'm calling it right now. Go to 1. Blow off some Steam. Then we get to untap. And we get to Firebolt for this thing. Blow off Steam for this thing. Thanks, Phoenix. None of the rolls are wicked now. Yeah, we have Cursed Roll, Cursed Roll. Those are our rolls, actually. So we have Firebolt on the fly. We're going to do this now. Same reasoning as last time. We're dead to it. We're dead to things for sure, but yeah. Is it? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I misread how the UI was displaying this card. I thought that 3 was counting the number of cards in the graveyard. But it's actually giving me the total.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
That's not good. That's pretty bad for us here. We can't just cut in and familiar, then we die to the things in non-play. That sucks. All right, yeah. I just assumed it was giving me a counting number, you know. All right, play familiar. Yeah, that's really bad for us. I guess like, God, we're 1 short of the things. Oh no, it's gonna work anyway. Cause Otter's gonna be a 4/4. Yeah, actually we're fine here. We're fine. Everything's cool. Don't kill my freaking Otter. Don't you rip on me, opponent. That's totally fine. So they're going to play Feed the Cauldron. Oh, it's mana value, not power. God damn it. All right, we're dead. Well, if it didn't rip on us, we were okay here. So we were going to cast the Familiar. We were going to do this. We were going to target this. It was going to put a roll on this and Prowess Trigger. And then block this thing and kill it, and then untap and win the game. But they ripped the removal spell and killed us. So, tough game. Misread the UI. Missed a bunch of land drops. Definitely not the cleanest game of all time, but is what it is. That's alright. Definitely some stinkers there for sure, but that's okay. No worries. All right, let's try it again. Some Lecterns, Firebolt. So this number counts the total damage, not the count of things in the graveyard. All right, so Swamp, Ginger Brute. All right, sure. All right, play the old Lectern. There you go. The Witch's Vanity. We see a destruction of my creature, which is busted. Make a food and make a wicked roll. If this card kills something, it's busted. It's totally busted. Alright, Lectern again. So they get to make a food token.
Tomatoes, sausages, nice, crispy bacon.
The old Brutski. Back for more.
Gumdrop buttons!
Going unblockable. Sweet Killgerm. Make sure you say hi. How about I could just Killgerm? Alright, so our hand's pretty bad here, unfortunately. We're gonna mark, I guess, and just like make our hand better. We don't have a good target for the wicked roll, but let's figure it out, whatever. So let's target this. I guess maybe this is a punt. Because, so, this is like a Tormenting Voice, but because it is a target, if they kill the target response, I won't resolve the spell, which is very, very bad for us. So, might have a mistake to actually target anything there, because the wicked roll's not that important. We draw a Charming Scoundrel, which can ETB and make a wicked roll. I can just loot a card here too, honestly, which is like kind of okay. Just die for 2 also. Just roll the Scoundrel. So, this is draft number 2. Every Bronze to Mythic, ready with every set, obviously. The overall over-under for the entire run, they're going to break the spell on my wicked roll, sure, is 21.5 drafts to Mythic. Now, obviously, it's on you folks to call out the over or the under. And, that's what's up. Draft number 2. Trying to make some moves here. Trying to get things going. Bronze to Worlds. Deal 2. Say go. We have a wicked roll on the Charmed Scoundrel. Now they have a wicked roll on their Ginger Brute. Rolls everywhere.
That is your role in life.
Breaking the spell. Great to remind you to hit that follow button, of course, on Twitch, which on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My name is Jim, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and they're going to Grasp of Fate. All right. That's a premium removal spell being used on a pretty mopey creature, honestly, so that's pretty great. Unfortunately, though, we are very, very light here. We've got some lands and not much else going on. They're going to unblockable, get it for 2, it's totally fine. And we have the Frolicking Familiar here. Kind of want to just cast it. Just like ding them for 1 and cast it. No guarantee that we get value of us anyway, so just ding them for 1, cast it, and then we'll just Lectern. So, a little all in here, but now we have our Sorcerer's Roll.
Then you will cower before a sorcerer!
Redcap, Thief, Firebolt. Again, it's only just 3 right now. They have more cards than us. Not loving our spot right now.
Roll play.
They're going to attack. Just attacking to my 3/3. So super, super sketchy, obviously. Just not going to block. This is our only threat right now. Anyway, it's only 2 damage, so whatever. What do you got for me? Normally I love blocking, but our creature's kind of high value, so we get the Scry going, so a little kind of similar to the ring in the Lord of the Rings. They're gonna play Phyrexian Unlife. Really cool art. Cassian, chill. Cassian's in trouble. Nicole's walked in with Cassian. He is destroying everything. Everything. Attack with the familiar. They gain some life. So again, we see this. I think it's really, really common in the the first few days of like just cracking these foods willy nilly. I think you usually want to keep it around for value. Honestly, don't keep it on top. You know, they're in the black-white deck with bargain effects, stuff like that too. So definitely think that I'd be interested in holding on to that. We can go Red Cap Thief. We're gonna plus play our land and have the bolt up. I see treasures. We're not really looting in this deck very much, right? So there's no reason to really hold this. Let's play it. Let's say go. So they play this thing's at basically plus 10 life, sort of. Kind of a weird card, obviously. So he's playing combo decks in modern, but kind of a weird card just playing your draft deck, honestly. Cassian's 10 months. Alright, so you make unblockable, sure. World's going to be Eldraine Standard and Eldraine Draft. That's correct. This is our Bronze to Worlds run. Just going to say go. Alright, so we untap. They have 3 cards in hand. Play Sleight of Hand, trigger Prowess.
Still a piece of garbage.
Not very exciting. We don't want wilds actually because we're just gonna put a land at the bottom anyway. So like, there's no real benefits to shuffling. Just take this. All right, just attack, I guess. Cut in, not great here either. I mean, we're like, I think we're winning the race. Get Scry. They're going to Eerie Interference. The metaphor, an instant. This is a fog. So, one of the important things we do here in Bronze to Mythic in the early levels, right? We're playing in Bronze, playing in Silver, playing in Gold, is we're going to point out the things our opponents are doing wrong. Not to make fun of them at all. You know, obviously everyone, players who are new, players doing whatever the hell they want, you know, not meant to disparage anyway, but we're trying to help you make Mythic, obviously, trying to help you level up your game. So, we're going to hit the crown on top. So far our opponent has played 2 cards that just don't really do anything. Unlife is going to gain some life, but just going to basically delay. And then this card, Eerie Interference, it can be good as a combat trick, right? So it prevents all damage dealt to you and creatures you control. So if you get into combat, it can kind of save your creatures, which is kind of cool. But using it here as like just like a fog to stop some damage, it's not really an effective way to spend your cards. So it's really important and limited that you use all your cards really, really well. You got to use every part of the buffalo. And you got to really make sure you're maximizing your cards because, you know, you're both playing with underpowered decks. It's very, very important to use the cards as well as possible. Here's Warehouse Tabby. It can be a Death Touch blocker. We have our Cut In and our Icy, which can be great here too. And they're also going to Mind Rot us. Damn, it's a good thing I held this freaking land in my hand, right? Alright, so Firebolt deals 4. This also deals 4, but makes a roll token. Doesn't really help us out anyway, though. So let's discard these 2. Discard those 2. They get a roll and a tabby. Whenever a enchantment dies, they get a rat.
I don't get it. Everyone loves rats.
Alright. Warrior reset, thanks so much. And here comes the Ginger Brute. We have the Icy for the rat, and we're just going to race here, I think. I guess we can't race the Unlife, but am I killing the Brewski here? I don't love killing the Brewski, but we're at 11. I'll just kill it. I was going to get they'll get a rat out of this if I kill this with the Wicked Roll. That's annoying. That's fine. Let's take the damage. Alright, so now if this thing dies with a aura on it, I don't believe they get the rat, because it'll die and not see the enchantment dying. I believe that is the case, so I'm just going to attack here. Happy to trade Thief for Tabby. Get Scry 1 also, obviously, and then we start Icying the Ginger Brute. Damage, cool. So, play the Crown. And I think we're going to Firebolt the rat. We'll tap the Ginger Brute, Firebolt the rat. They have 1 card in hand. It costs 1 to activate. We have treasure also. They're at 10, 2-turn clock. I guess not including the unlife. What makes the crown so good is it like it's just a removal spell that just like always stops their best thing. So we're gonna icy this.
All right, everyone, chill.
All right. I got you, Quark. I got you. So we're gonna cast this, kill this. We scryed some lands at the bottom too, also. So we have some, you know, pretty good spell density, I would think. Firebolt the rat.
I don't get it. Everyone loves rats.
It's not a rat, it's a cat. I'm sorry. The cat, and it's friends with the rats. There are many rats in the art. Oh, so they use a moment of valor. All right, that's fine. Oh my god. That's a pretty insane one. So we get to Extraordinary Journey here and exile both of these. And then they go away, and they cast them, I draw cards, and I'll lose 2 because of the rolls, but that's a monstrous draw. Yeah, great. Good stuff. X is 2. Auto pay. Both of these are gone. Attack for 5. And now if they recast either one of them, I draw a card every time, which is great. Argument is bouncing my own familiar. Now I want to bounce this up. We're at 6 right now. I want to clear these rolls out, and I want to make sure we don't die realistically. So, this card playable constructed? I think so. Spellcaster's great. Keep that one. All right. So now they're 5, and now Unlife is weird because once they go to 0, they then start taking infect damage. So taking them for 5 exactly and putting them exactly 0 is great. If you overkill them to like -6. Doesn't do anything for us at all. It's basically worthless. So here's the journey. Draw a card out the Ginger Brute. We are 4, so we are, close to death, but we have the icy available next turn. Tabby, draw a card. Oh, it's only once a turn? Ah, I didn't read that far. Sorry. All right, so we draw a Bitter Chill. Kinda like it, honestly. Spellcaster, Bitter Chill. I mean, we're gonna chill the Ginger Brute. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna attack. Just attack. Sets some more words than Hamlet. I mean, there's no double-face cards in this set, so. But I have lethal. A Read Phyrexian on life. It's got some cool art there. Keep that one on top. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I would love a block here, honestly. They have a Kellen's Light Blades. Alright. So, very annoying, because like I said, now we're not putting them to 0, so we have to overkill them, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Play this. I like every game where it's always a 2 life, It's always struggling to stay alive, which is not great. Maybe our mana curves aren't good enough. Chill this. Stay go. If Tabby comes in, I might just block, honestly. Just trade the caster for the Tabby. Because, we just need to stay alive, and we don't really need a spellcaster to win. We have a 4/4 flyer coming too, and an icy. That's very, very bad for us. This can drain us out. Alright, so we're just gonna block. Sucks, is what it is. Alright, so there's a trade. We're gonna play our 4/4, which is obviously very good. We have our icy up also, but now we need to race this visitor because they can kill each other. There's a 2. They're gonna go 0. And we have a kill in 2 turns, so scry here also. Sleight of hand, keep that one. Alright. Sarah Angel coming in. So, they're now at -1 life. Cheaters! They're cheating, folks. Fracking on life keeps them alive. But now all my creatures have infect. So, I don't know why it doesn't say that. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't gain infect. Damage is dealt as though they had infect. So, we have 2 attack steps to kill them. Actually, if we draw 2 spells in a row, we can just kill them naturally. We'll have 9 powers, so. Could just draw a spell off the sleight of hand. That'd be cool. Alright, so sleight of hand, looking for a spell. I'm sorry, never mind. We're still short. Take Spreading Seas. Right, because they're not at -1. They're at 10 effectively. So Spreading Seas here. Draw. Quick Study. Damn, we got to keep our icy up, I think. So attack and scry. Land bottom. I guess I didn't play a land yet. So I could have left land on top and then quick studied. Whatever. So here's your infect damage. Pow, pow. And we'll just say go. We're at 3. We've got an icy. 2 lethal attackers. Feeling pretty good here. You know, I'd be pretty sad if I lost this game.
Why won't you die?
Intangible Virtue. Yeah, another card that's not really impactful enough, you know? Cute with the rats, but like you really got to go in super deep for a card like this makes card work. So yeah, so that was not a great showing for our deck because our opponent played a few cards that just didn't really do anything, and we still struggled to win the game, which is not a good sign. I think we're falling behind a little bit in these games, and our decks are a little too clunky, but we'll see. All right, got a little variety here. Spreading Seas, Lectern, Familiar Study. This hand's actually great. So we have double draws to go find lands if we need them. We have a little 1 damage spell. Quick Study's great. Hand's excellent. A little Otter. Let's go, Mr. Otter. That's some hat you got there. Alright, did not play a creature I can kill, unfortunately. That's fine. We're gonna go land Lectern, I think. We could try and like Stone Rain them, but like, we're just gonna get the wall in play. Get the wall in play. Get Deed up here. Make some blocks. Grand Ball Guest, Celebration creature. So Celebration is a mechanic where if 2 permanents, 2 non-land permanents have ETB'd under your control, Celebration just like turns on. So these cards tend to slant aggressively. Here's a Tangle Span Lookout. We can go land. We could just Spreading Seas here. Now we know that they have 2 mountains and 1 forest, so we could try and Mana Screw them that way. Playing Scoundrel on this board is not very good. And playing Quick Study would be kind of cool. We do it next. Let's do this. So let's do this. So make this forest into an island. Draw an Extraordinary Journey, which is obviously a phenomenal card. Just say go. And they have a free attack here for 2 next turn, which is okay. Can they celebrate? They can celebrate with the Merry Bards. Gonna make a young hero roll token and put it on. I'm gonna draw a card too. Damn, that's pretty good. Pretty good. 2, 3, 4. Put it here and draw a card. Damn. All right, you got it.
You know your damn role.
Draw a card. Celebration is on.
Cool party.
And we get to, this thing's gonna grow. Only grows once though. Now it's 3, 4. So our blocks are still good here. So that's a pretty damn good draw. But I think we're okay. We could find a land. We did not find a land. Found a Bitter Chill. That's super awkward. So now I have to like Quick Study, I think. Jeez. I've also been like incapable of drawing land these first few drafts. Right, there's a land. So we go land. Let's say go. We're all 17. We also have a journey. Right now we only have journey for 1 though. I'd like journey for 2 to bounce 2 things if possible. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. If we had a mountain to be fine, we could just kill this, but now we're super dead. 70 is too many for best of 1, but 15 might have been a little greedy, even with 2 sleight of hands. Yeah, I mean, we just stumbled super hard. Our deck's also pretty clunky, too, unfortunately. Oh, it's a really good draw. Don't get me wrong. This is a pretty insane curve. We're fourth, so these are not gonna. This is gonna grow also to 5. Yeah, we're just dead. We block this, take 5, just die next turn. I'm sorry. I can Lectern and chill. Let's do that. So Lectern and chill. Yeah. All right. So, like, if they don't improve their board significantly this turn, we can maybe untap and start, like, making some forward progress. Never mind. So, I don't want to say it was a perfect curve, but that's a really damn good draw. So they play the champion, which bargains to fight. And now we're dead. Alright. Yeah, that sucks. Alright. Kind of a bummer game, but sure. Journey's no good here. It just bounces one thing, so. Yeah, tough game. I mean, good draw from our opponent and our hand, which is kind of bad. And we stumbled and just kind of got punished for it. It's important to kind of like have a good feel for the set. You know, some sets you want to try and cheat on lands as much as possible because there's no flood insurance. Some sets, like perhaps this one, you have so much to do with your mana based on all your benches and stuff like that too. You just want to play more lands, which is very, very possible. So it's very possible that that we're cheating on lands a little bit too much right now. But we'll see. We'll see. We got sleight of hand, 2 lands, Lectern's great hand, obviously. Opponent's on the play.
Who's in charge? Me or the devil? I think I'm in charge.
What are we doing here, friend? Remind you all to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. If you don't follow the YouTube, then you just go do that, please. Check that out. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, coolstuffinc.com. I'm gonna do an article on standard this week for cool stuff, but next week's gonna be a limited article, which will be a lot of fun. What is going on?
Where are they?
Just waiting.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
You had to cast the end on an animated forest earlier. You had to pull their forest out. That's awesome. It didn't matter though. Like at that point in the game, they don't want to draw lands, right? So cool though. How viable I think Naya mid range is in standard? I would need to see a deck list. That's not a clear question. Paul thinks they're a comedian. Alright, so they mulligan to 6. Alright, sleight of hand. Get it rolling here. Tome Seeker. Get to bargain back a spell. I just take the land here, honestly. We have 4 drops. Yeah, I just take the land. We have no fodder for it at the moment, so. Transmuter, just play our little Lectern. Could have just made a treasure, honestly. And maybe play the sorcerer, but. Made a rat catcher trainee.
Okay, everybody tuck your pants into your socks.
That's a good one. So we got a good block here. We got Scoundrel, Transmuter. We could just like, we could just Scoundrel. I can't double roll the. I'm just gonna say go. Just like block this thing and make a treasure. I know we're not. The treasure's not really on curve. They're gonna play Impact Tremors. So. Very weird card. Popular commander card, but not really great and constructed, but obviously very good with the rats. So we got 1 damage for each opponent for every creature with ETBs under their control. Alright, so we're going to go End Step Adventure. Miss a land drop again, so Witch's Mark, sure. So we're going to play our Sorcerer, I think. Just going to get the ball rolling on this. Quick Study. So we're going to upkeep, cast Quick Study. It's fun. Yeah, you got to be really, really deep to make this card work with rats. But yeah, that wasn't really a game, obviously. They're not a very fun game. But we'll take it. You know, we get mana security game. They mana security game. Just magic sometimes. It happens. All right. Hand's good. Keep. Need to draw land. We have like double removal spell, card draw. A lot going on here. Double frolicking familiar is pretty nice. Play one drop. Damn it. Charming scoundrel. Sure, come on down. Attack for 2. Did not play an X1, unfortunately. Actually, it might as well be an X1 though, right? Alright, let's attack. Would happily spend 1 mana of his turn to kill this, given the option. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, the otter. I'm blowing off some steam.
Get off my plate.
Get out of here. Say go. Waste 2 mana, don't care. Lookout's really good. This card's pretty rough, though. We didn't draw land either. We stink. Alright. Be a sick bluff to attack this turn. We're not going to do that. We can just, like, quick study, I guess. Try and draw land. We could play the otter also, but I think making land drops is really important. We want to Tome Seeker back the study, too, which is kind of cool. Or a spellcaster. It's very awkward because we have cards you want to cast before casting spells. But I think making land drops is just the most important thing here. I'm just going to draw cards. Make a land drop. Alright, made our land drop. Just to go. Hopefully draw another land next turn. Rodzilla, I agree with your hypothesis. Rodzilla says, in adventure sets, this cutting lands aggressive might be worse. I think you might be right. Ooh. Why is this thing... That's a cool looking forest, right? That's pretty fancy. Savior of the Sleeping. Every enchantment you control, put into a graveyard, put a counter on this. Sure. So 2/3, 2/3 against my 2/2. Kind of sucks. We've got our Johan, though. We draw Extraordinary Journey. We have no land. God, we're just dying of a lands today. Maybe we're just too greedy, you know? The green-white deck shouldn't be able to kill this very easily, so you can just play this, I think, and just kind of try and play off the top a little bit. Top card is Sleight of Hand. Awkward. Yeah, this card has no once per turn rider. Very important. They're going to Beanstalk, Worm, Adventure, play 2 lands, just cast it. Sure, it's fine. We have a Cursed... Right, we got a Cursed Roll. But we have our Extraordinary Journey here. They're going to attack. They're going to attack? Inconceivable! So... This is a somewhat short-sighted attack. If I only had 1 blocker, right? Like, this is sort of just assuming I'm just not going to double block. This attack is like super good for us. So, yeah, a little bit. I think they might just like assume that I can only single block. But that worked out very well for us, obviously. We're drawing a Tome or Lectern. I mean, we could like Spellcaster this turn. Take a little bop. I want to make land drops though for the journey too. I want to cast a spell, make a land drop. Alright, so we're going to take land, sure. Take land. Top card is Torch the Tower, which is kind of sweet. Play land. We need to put some sort of thing in play to bargain to make this work. You have to bargain it while you're casting it too, so we can't like Spellcaster and then upkeep it. Damn. Damn. I guess we just play Spellcaster and say go. I want to draw a land for my journey and do a journey for 2 next turn, but nothing to bargain. Bargain's a little weird, these blue-red decks, because there aren't a lot of things to bargain, honestly. So we could just chill here also. Alright, that was just freaking chill, whatever. We could sack the chill to the bargain. So like if they were to like try and kill it or bounce their creature or something like that, that might work too. Let's try this. So just say go. So we have the ability to bargain off the chill and draw a card off of it if we're feeling frisky and want to cast a Torch of a Tower. Elvish Archivist. Okay. So for an enchantment or artifact ETBs, and they're gonna try and get a royal roll going. So we're gonna kill this in response. Yeah, just gonna kill this. No bargain, just kill it straight up. That's gone. Top card's a land, love it. They get to Genealogist here. Put a roll here, attack for 3. That's a block. Ooh. They have no cards in there, right? Yeah. Opponent is definitely attacking a little willy-nilly. We are in silver, obviously. Again, not trying to make fun of my opponent, but I'm going to point out their errors, so we don't make them ourselves. And now we're just like the amazing journey. So bounce both of these. They recast on my draw cards. Yeah, this card is quite good. You and you are gone. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. It's got ward. Shit, I screwed up. All right. I missed the roll. I wish the rolls were a little like there's like I wish there were less rolls. It's hard to remember what all of them do. All right. I'm just gonna bounce my own thing, I guess. I could just bounce one thing. We're at 16. Recasting this will draw a card, but it's really, really clunky. Whatever. We'll just freaking bounce one thing. So I screwed up. I made a mistake. What do you want from me?
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
They can't roll again anyway. We still have a good blocker, so... Yeah, I agree. I would love it if there was like some sort of anime. I mean, the ward thing is right there, I guess. So I just, obviously, I had no excuse, really, but... So, they put a creature from exile. I get to draw a card, which is excellent, obviously. Yeah, I think the rolls are cool, but like they're a lot. This person just loves attacking. I'm just gonna block. Yeah, they drew a trick this turn, whatever. You know, like 3's a decent amount. So, Spreading Seas top card is a red cap thief. It's funny. I can Spreading Seas their Farce, and the sprawl will fall off. It's cool.
Yeah.
We also have Splash Spellcaster. We have a Catapult. We have the Frolicking Familiar. I draw a card off this also, so let's start there, I guess. Play this, draw a card. Journey is just so good. Top card is a Mountain. I'll make a land drop. Yeah, let's do this. Let's Spreading Seas their Utopia Sprawled land. Draw the land, put a Lectern. That does Grover Savior, I guess. That's fair. And then we have a land on top. We play this. Play Lectern. Then Sigo. We can Tome Seeker back. Quick Study, I guess. Here's a Witch Talker, which is going to be a 3/3 attacker for 2, which is fine. Still going to block. Now do you have a trick? Wow. So, that's the trick that makes sense there, right? So, they didn't have a trick last turn, and they obviously drew this. So, we know the card in their hand isn't a trick. But the trick was that it was a +1 trick. So, they actually needed to have the extra counter on this to make it work. This is like the only card that punishes us there. Because again, logically, they drew this card last turn. So they got us. You know, it worked out for them. It's fine. We got Spellcaster, Catapult. We can go... This thing is kind of big now, but... We could put a roll counter on the Catapult or Wristing. Yeah, we should just do that. Let's go Spellcaster. Let's actually put a roll on the Spellcaster itself so it can block. And then draw a card. Hunter wants to know, as someone who's loved to try and play a Pro Tour one day, how much is the whole weekend cost outside of travel? That's where you're going. You know, is it Atlanta or is it in Spain? It totally depends. You know. All right, so we got our roll here. We could just sack this roll. Yeah, I'm just gonna make pressure. No, I'm gonna. Let's see. We have 3, 6. We have 9 mana. Well, let's play Catapult, and the next turn we're gonna Thief, sack the treasure for a spell, and play a spell from the graveyard. This thing. We now have 2 good blockers. Get it for 2 in the air. No Sneaky Reach. No Sneaky Reach. Oh, you can bargain the seas. Good catch. He's over here. Is hiding. What's up, Noctis? Noctis says, hey, I'm into Magic. When I ask how much I have to spend to make a good beginner deck. You can make a decent deck for, you know, like, not that much. But it's, you know, obviously the more you put in, the better. Aaron Rodgers, what's up? Here's our lands. So now I get to go. They played the Sentinel and exiled my graveyard. It's pretty annoying. So I don't even know I have this, but like that worked out really well for them. Play land, and I guess we're just kind of chilling here. Just gonna play the Thief. We're gonna attack for 2, I guess. Might just like need to play with Tome Speaker, honestly. This attacks like Scry. It doesn't really work out for us. Pretty rude. I just hold this, or like, I just hold it, right? Here, just to go. They don't really have good attacks, so. Ooh. Alright, that's a heater. So, exile a creature, and then jump a creature, and then return the creature. So they can exile one of my creatures, and try and bargain it, or they can save their Beanstalk. Alright, that's bad. So, now they get to attack with their 4/5, which is like fine, I guess. It's like everything. They should love attacking. Sure. So block here, take 7. 7's not a small amount. You draw a spell, please. Alright, so they get to jump. We draw another land. Come on, man. Come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, I should play a blocker here, I guess. They're gonna jump something. I need to jump block too. We're just like dying. This is pretty embarrassing. No bargains, so we have no graveyard because they played this card. Just gonna say go. They get to jump something. I'm gonna jump block it with the Otter. And then when this comes back, I draw a card off of the journey, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, this random graveyard exile just kind of got us, you know? They have 2 of these? No, that was last opponent. Oh, they have 2 of them. What? Come on. Get real. All right. Sure. So, go to combat. They just love attacking with everything. So, we're going to go... we can trade here, block here. We should just, like, jump block on the ground. I think going to 5 is fine. Yes, trade this. This is fine, I think. We draw a spell, but we're drawing 2 cards next. Or I guess 1 card this turn, 1 card on their upkeep, or whatever, main phase. Alright, that's kind of cool. We draw a giant, so it's... this. This thing can sack lands and draw cards, too. That's pretty gas. Sacks artifacts. It's actually a really good draw. Play this thing. Oh, it's an adventure. I drew a card there, too. Oh, man, we're just drawing cards everywhere. I love it. We got a cursed roll now, too. This is 3 mana, sack an artifact, draw a card. We have the Gavek's first duel. We attack for 3. We're going to curse... If I curse this, it'll be a... if I curse this, it'll be a 2/2. But I'll have to pay an extra for it. Which I guess is, like, fine. You're at 10. I get this thing back, too, also. Which is kind of important, so... Alright, let's do that. Guess this. We're gonna... curse this.
You bear the mark. You
3/3. Oh, I missed the roll. Whatever. Alright, that's still fine, though. A 3/3 is totally fine sizing, so... And now we just... We'll have 3 blockers. They have 3 attackers. This is fine. I can attack here. Alright, and then we're gonna... say go. We're gonna get back our thing, borrowing an instant borrowing card. Awesome. Draw a card off the splat. The caster thing. This, I think it's gonna grow again. Damn it, I missed that. Alright, that's fine. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. 4 mana enchantment. 18 mega food. Food stat for mana. Not very good here.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Alright, so... Make a food. This does both for the... that's actually kind of gross. Alright, so... I can block with the catapult and just sack it. Which is kind of cool, I suppose. And they're at 7. It's kind of sketchy. It's a 4/4. Just block and trade also. We're still in pretty good shape here, I think. Let's trade Giant for Savior, and we'll sacrifice a treasure to draw a card. Ward Vigilance. No way to make an enchantment die, right? No. A lot of, like, things on the board in this format. You know, just a lot of stuff. Which is obviously cool for, like, depth of the draft of the format as far as... Oh, I didn't sack... I was talking and sack the thing. Whatever. Obviously draw land. Top cards are good, though. I could even blink with this thing. See, it's kind of sick. Let's do this. Look at this. We have... Damn. That sucks. We would have drawn the twins this turn. Alright, we should say go. I'm dead to a kill spell, but I mean, but this also can, like, give everything +1/+1. I'm just gonna say go. Get to copy the spell next turn too. Yeah, we're gonna do some good stuff next turn. We'll just say go. They're gonna welcome a sweet tooth, make a food. Sure. Make a human, I mean. So you need to draw a card off their archivist. 2 of these is pretty busted. This card's wild. We're just gonna attack. Alright, so we're gonna block. I mean, this thing is taps for mana. Only is a sorcery, so I think this is fine. If they have some dumb pump spell to kill us, so be it, because they're dead on board. We get to double sleight of hand and cast a spell too, so yeah. Alright, sure. If you got something, you got something. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, so Titanic growth would suck, yeah, that would be pretty bad. You got a 3. A little sloppy game. Still, it's a lot to take in. It's definitely a lot to take in this set, for sure. So a lot of things in play. I'm the kind of person who needs to, like, make my mistakes to kind of learn. So that's how I learn. So, sleight of hand. Copy it, triggers, everything else. And they're just dead on board. So, make a sorcerer's roll. We're going to catapult. Untap that. Get a thing. Copy the thing. We're going to take the... Man, both are really good. Take this thing. They have a food. Yeah, I think you're still dead. Cut in also. Damn. Actually, I think I like Transmuter better. Just cheaper spells, right? So we get to deal 1. Transmuter, Curse. I don't know, this thing. More spells. Put a roll here. Untap this. Pump that. Now I get to use the treasure to exile target non-token creature, return to the battlefield under control, BMX end step. So I can exile. They're just dead. Yeah, just exile my own thing. So spiral. I can target their thing too. Sure. Yeah, whatever. No sneaky reach. Non-token to. They have a food, but they still take 6. So whatever. Exile this. I'll draw a card even off of the eat when it comes back in. So sorcerer. Yeah, whatever. They're dead. All right. Cool. So a little sloppy, but sort of worked out. Our deck does feel a little clunky. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a pretty deck. Double sleight of hand to keep. Definitely think that there's some tension in the Is It deck where, like, the bargain cards aren't very good because you don't want to play them any permanents, you know? Sleight of hand for quick study, love it. Sleight of hand quick study is a good card draw base though, for sure. Living Lectern. Now we're getting Scoundrel on.
That boy's wicked smart.
Wicked smart. Extraordinary Journey was like 6th pick pack 1. It was super late. Definitely a first pick. Just, you know, just day 1 kind of stuff. Lectern, Sleight of Hand, Quick Study, Firebolts. Obviously happy to trade here with the old Rat King.
I don't get it. Everyone loves rats.
Just gonna... I think we're gonna Sleight and Lectern. Let's play Sleight of Hand first, see what happens. Ooh, first duel is great. I want lands, though. Cursing the duel... Oh, we gotta take this card. We just draw 4 off the freaking Quick Studies. We have to do this, so... We'll just cast it. Here's the first duel. Curse it.
The Frogut is also cursed.
Attack for 2. How quickly can I get a feel for how deep a limited format is? You can have an impression early on, you know? Oh, no. This card's wrecking us. This card feels like Elspeth's Nightmare, where it's like... Has a very limited chapter 1, as it might not work, but it does work. It's busted. Alright, our hand's also great. We have the twins, Lectern, gonna hold Quick Study. This is great. Keep this. So we're just gonna go land, we're gonna go Stone Rain. Banned in Historic. We're gonna make a Living Lectern. Now I get to double cast. We can draw 4 cards next turn. I'm sorry, what was that? We draw 4 cards next turn? It is no swamp. Had another swamp. Block. Only catapults. I mean, definitely starting with the study. Leaving up red, sure. Draw 4 cards. Can I get a tidings? Alright, so we get Witch's Mark, Crown. No lands? Yeah, I could have kept that land too. I just figured we would draw a land in the 4 cards that we drew. The 5 cards that we drew. Oh my god. Alright. It's bad. It's definitely bad. Could have kept the land, of course. I mean, I guess I did scry. It was a scry. It wasn't like I took the card, this card over the land. I could have just kept both. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm too greedy, you know. I am a very greedy player when it comes to trying to bottom lands and get rid of lands. Just flooding is so crappy, but they're gonna double roll here. Yeah, double roll.
Well, I can fill that role.
All right, we draw a land, which is good. Spellcaster, Crown, Catapult, Twins. We have so much stuff now, you know. They have 5 cards in hand. 5. Spellcaster, Crown. Just by Spellcaster, I think. I want to hold the Twins because, like, they probably have kill spells in their hand. I mean, it could be reason to just cast the Crown also, but just cast the Crown. Heavy is the head.
All right, everyone. Chill.
Just say go. We have 2 pretty high quality creatures here. They have somewhat likely a removal spell. Just chill. We're in no rush. Get it? Chill. Alright, yeah, we'll tap this. The Tattered Ratter. They just say go again? You're not doing anything. Alright, I'll play the Catapult. Just say go. 0-4 Tribal. Alright. Mountain number 5. Hope the round is like 5 double black cards. Just double black, double black, double black, double black, double black, and they're just like raging right now. They drew a mountain and off on a swamp. Alright, we got a Candy Rabble. So, we called it. I don't have my smart button. Damn it. We called the removal spell, which is great. Kill a low quality creature. I mean, it's not bad, but it's, you know, we have much better things in our hand, obviously, so. Ice it.
Freeze!
I need another soundboard? What? Another one? Right, unsap. We draw a Tome Seeker, which is pretty good, actually. We can sack this Spreading Seas at some point later in the game. Sure, play this thing and just take it up. I have a lot of buttons, alright? I have a lot of buttons.
Yeah.
Just there you go. Not in a rush. I'm gonna kill this one too? Fine, I have a freaking Sarah Angel, it's fine. Kill spell. Adventure cards. Flick a coin. Bing! One Jane, what's up, my friend? Welcome. My name's Jim Davis, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. We were right. The double black removal spell. Sure, it's fine. And welcome, Bronze To Mythic episode 2. We drafting. Hit them all at once.
Still a piece of
Alright, so here's the little 1/1 guy. Makes a rat when it dies. We're gonna icy this thing. Block. I got a freaking book. We'll throw the book at them. Cut in. Man, we are so bad at drawing lands. It's actually unbelievable. Obviously, we play 60 lands in this deck for sure. But, like, I'm just going to keep complaining about those. It's fun. All right, so they have this thing. We have a Frolicking Familiar. We could dink this and cast the Otter, which is pretty good. They get a Rat. I guess the Rat is a 1/1, which is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to cast this. Just dink this. We have, like, the rebuy on this. We just have so much, like, stuff to do. He's not dead! He's not dead! Yeah, sure, you got me. So they you get a Rat and then a Wicked roll 2/2. Alright, so I have an Elgato stream deck. Many. I'll show it off in a second. So we got 2/2, 1/1. Just play the Familiar just so they go, I guess. Obviously flush with cards. They have 1 card to my 6, so. A little Spear Guard. This Ratties.
Okay, everybody tuck your pants into your socks.
So that's my favorite. That's my favorite sound effect from the Eldraine soundboard. Alright, so you got a 1/1. If it gets blocked, it becomes a 3/1. But that's still a safe block, so I'm going to block. You got a trick, so be it. I'm going to kill my stupid Lectern. We're going to grapple. Sure, fine. So, they've played some good cards, but they're kind of just out now. I have 7 cards, so they're 1. I got a bunch of lands, obviously, yada, yada, yada. We can, like, Tome Seeker, bargain, return. Oh, I'm return a kill spell, actually. I think it's just not my Sarah Angel, honestly. Just play Sarah Angel. Sarah Angel, Icy Go. We're playing some freaking Boomer Magic here, folks. Icy Manipulator and Sarah Angel. If you ever cast either one of those cards, raise your hand in chat. Return Gadwick. This turns an instant or a sorcery. It is odd that, like, some cards care about instant sorceries and adventures and some don't, but... Here's Voracious Vermin. Sure. More rats. Never cast a blue Sarah Angel. Never cast a Sarah Sphinx. Alright, let's tap, whatever, this one. Power Creep. So we gotta kill this Vermin. We just cannot draw land. Alright, so what are we at? We're like 16 cards left. Our deck is 63% lands. Alright. We can like torch, buyback, torch here. It's pretty insane actually. Just kill the Vermin, kill the Ratter. Attack for 4. Put a body in play. That seems pretty good. I like that. Let's do that. So let's go before we attack or after we attack? Let's attack first. We lose the ability to Icy, but I think that's fine. We're trying to decimate their board, so... Let's torch this thing. Lose 1. Tome Seeker. Bargain.
What are you selling?
Sack the Spreading Seas. Return Torch the Tower. Gonna kill this too. Didn't like need to sorcerer speed those, I guess, but whatever. Sure, works for me. I'll take it.
Game.
We're like, I think there's like, you know, our deck is not good, but I think that we're like in a ballpark. We're in a ballpark, some kind of ballpark. Spreading Seas. All right. That's fun. That is true. We were black kind of early. Have a green card or two. Didn't play our first pick, so. All right, we're playing the mountain. They have our kill spell. It's a soundboard, not a show board.
Give me what I want. That's not what I want. Give me
A solid double A ballpark. Yeah, I know, right? All right. All right, folks. Chat, help me out. Which one do I Stone Rain? They played one spell. It was red. They have a mountain and a plains. They played the mountain first. What do we Stone Rain? What do you think? Yell it out in chat. I need your help. I need your permission. Just close your eyes and go there. And I'll meet you on the other side, all right? I agree it's mountain. I agree it's mountain, I think. I think they're more red than white. I'm going for mountain. Draw a card. So they go. Draw Scoundrel. All right. That's actually pretty good, so I can go Scoundrel with tap by next turn. They played a Plains! We nailed it! There's Protective Parents, sure. We're gonna play Scoundrel. I'll leave back on D, I think. Make a Wicked roll. Put it here. And just, say go. We have a million 4-drops again. We've had a real 4-drop problem in these drafts. I wish the turn-off cosmetics button worked, you know? Ooh, that's pretty nasty. All right, so actually, this is great, actually. So they play Toon Veil Guide, 2/3 flying with Celebration, and they're going to attack, put the roll in it, we'll just kill it, which is great. So this all works out well for us. They're not going to attack? You're crazy. You're crazy. All right, sure. Get him out. Extraordinary Journey is gas. So this thing, if Celebration is on, it's life-linked. I'm a little scared about this thing getting out of range of my cut-in. I think it's fine. That's my Sarah Angel. I'll just freaking play our Angel. We have Journey here also to back up if we need to. We could wait on this and play the Johan. What's our spell density? 1? I think it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not very high, actually. We're not a very good Johan deck. Raz, reset, thanks so much. What's the place freaking thing? Whatever. Play the Sarah Angel, let's win the game. Make them deal with this. Little fairy action.
Watch out!
Fairy godparents!
Unassuming Sage. Pay 2, make a sorcerer's roll. That's Celebration. Oh, it's on this, not anywhere. I thought the roll's gonna go on the guide. Okay, so they can't attack. Anyway, we draw land. Awesome draw. And now we're just going to, we can cut in and then do the whole young hero thing. I'm in. I'm about it. Let's do it. 4 damage to the flyer. Yeah, flyer. And then the young hero roll goes here. Oh, no, hold on. Sorry, I forgot. Only 1 roll on a creature. My bad. Let's not do that, actually. We're just going to jam, I think. And we'll just trade up with our Frolicking Familiar and just cast it. I got Sorcerer, too, actually. Let's just attack. Just send. Attack. Close. So, yeah, this is fine. Sure. Could I go over the trade, actually? Wow, okay. Try and put the young roll on the guide, which is fine for me, honestly. And then we have, so this is gonna be a 3/4 if it attacks. If they Celebration, it'll be a 4/4, but then I can just like kill it with the cut in or just bounce it. So, well, I can draw a land next turn. That's where I'd like to be. Play this thing, our Quick Study. All right, so go. We can upkeep cast Quick Study off of our future side effect. That's why Spreading Seas is banned, folks. Because their hand was entirely red cards. And they're going to quit playing Magic forever. And Arena's not going to get their money anymore. That's why it's banned, folks. Makes sense. Alright, we're looking for our first 7-win run here. It is 6-2. Final boss time. The final match. We got our Stone Rain. Card draw. Keep. Also have a Tome Seeker to make use of the bargain later, which is kind of cool. Dormammu. Oh no, Swamp. We can't Stone Rain Swamp, so Scoundrel it is. Attack for 2. No button for what? Swamp, swamp, swamp. They're the anti-spreading seas deck. Alright, let's play a land and... a quick study, I guess. Just to go. Mono black. Mono black? Really? Damn. Alright, draw 2. Good spot. Evolving Wilds. That's fine. Might die, whatever. We're up on cards by a lot now, so... We also recur the thing and draw more cards, so... That's right. We can't even cast Spreading Seas and risk them being blue and that they're about their mana screwed, so... Swamp number 5. Stab Wound the Catapult. That's gonna have a tilt. Alright. That's gonna hurt, honestly. It's not gonna be pleasant. So we take 2 a turn, they take 1 a turn. You can't bargain this. Oh, you can, I'm sorry. It's an artifact. Good catch. Good catch. Damn.
I'd buy that for $1.
Take 2. I want to recurve Quick Study. Awesome. Play Lectern. Awesome. Yeah, this is all good.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
So, let's get back our draw 2. So, like, they've done literally nothing this game, which is insane for us, because we just, like, 5 for 1-ing. Oh, it's Karn. That's great. Everyone loves Karn. Mountain! Oh, it's Spreading Seas time. It's time. Alright, so we're going to hit the old Spreading Seas. And then we're going to do what else? Let's start there. Phone's ringing, dogs barking. Everyone's trying to distract me, folks. Including all of you people out there on the internet. Nice island, friend. Alright, we're going to go land. Just going to attack. I could actually, like, roll up here, but... No, just chill. They could kill a response. It'd suck. Yeah, this poor opponent finally drew their mountain for their 1-drop, and I just freaking turned into an island like a jerk. Alright, let's say go. I have a lot of 1-mana red spells, so we'll study. We could try and find Sleight of Hand too, but... Here's a Warehouse Tabby. Oh, God. Find an otter. Give him my otter. I would like an otter, please. Tap for a blue. Untap for a blue. I'm playing a banned card. Alright. Quick study. Looking for an otter.
Oh, it's lazy healing! Oh my god!
Aww. Still looks red to me. Man, we are crushing this game. I mean, they just didn't do anything this game, right? Like, alright, yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Play Frolicking Familiar. Play Lectern. We're not gonna sack the Lectern, because if you sack the Lectern and they kill the creature response, we won't draw a card. They have a lot of mana, it's not worth the risk, obviously, so just gonna chill. And say go. Yeah, removal spell creature, good board. The crappy deck gets there. Alright, so Blue-Red Stinkers picks up our first 7-win run here in Silver. And we're pretty happy about it, because the deck was kind of mopey, honestly. But Blue-Red Spells does seem fine. Our deck was very clunky. Top it over to untap.gg and track all of our stats. You can do the exact same thing. Download it for yourself. Use the link in chat or description, untap.gg. Track all your games for free. And we track our whole run here, of course. That was our first deck, and there's our second deck. And overall, deck was clunky. A lot of 4-drops, you know. Spellcaster's a little weird because we're kind of creature light, which is kind of awkward. Transmuter, I mean, Twins was great. You know, Giants kind of eh. Joan would be great if we had more spells. We kind of like just didn't, though. And like the Familiars are very, very good for sure. But like Witch's Bark's awkward. You know, the Lecterns are kind of eh. Like Had some stinkers for sure, but played out okay. Need to watch our mana curve in future drafts for sure. But I'll take it. Episode 2, Bronze Mythic in the books. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Stream folks, don't go nowhere. Next draft's coming right up right now.